Hey everybody, this is Brett, and I had to start the video over because I'd forgotten to turn on the mic. Talking about needing to exercise the mind, I really need this. I really need to read and focus on something to get my mind working better. And it's just like everything pending what you're reading. And I am on Chrome, so if it's flashing a little bit, it should start to get it better if you just give it a minute. But the reason that I forgot to turn on the mic is because I'm using the good quality mic connected to the mixing board. And so you should be able to hear me really nicely, hopefully. In any case, I'm going to read to you something that I got this morning in my email, and it's about a little koala that needed a prosthetic for his foot. And so let's just go to that. It's entitled, "When Prosthetic Makers Said It Couldn't Be Done, Dentist Gives Orphan Koala a Foot." Now, let me know if you can't hear me or if you can't see me good. If you'll write a little comment in the comment thing to prevent me from just going on like an idiot, you know. I've got one viewer. Yes, yes. Who is it? Okay. When a koala was found next to its dying mother, becoming an orphan wasn't its only misfortune. The rescuer also noticed the marsupial was missing a foot. Luckily, of all people, a local dentist prosthetist had been able to help this little one out. Don't you love koala bears? The story of how the prosthetist managed to save the day is an amazing one. The koala's helper, Marley Christian from Friends of the Koala, was doing her best for Triumph the koala. That's his name, Triumph. She'd been using doll's socks to cover his stump, a birth defect. The socks seemed to help clear the discomfort Triumph appeared to feel whenever he tried to put weight on the limb, but Christian felt she couldn't stop there. This is like, remember when you were a kid and your mom or dad would read a book to you. It's really important to listen to someone tell you something, you know, and comprehend what they're saying for your brain too, you know. According to ABC Australia, she began scratching the internet for pet prosthetics that might be able to craft an artificial limb. But for a koala, there was nothing to be found. We were told it had not been done, and it could not be done, Miss Christian told ABC. Christian did manage to find an American company that specialized in animal prosthetics, but after a year of trial and error, they could not come up with a design that stayed comfortably attached. In passing, Christian Triumph's predicament to a dental prosthetist in her local area of Lismore, New South Wales. He suggested that since he made casts of all kinds of different dentures, he could try this on his own hand. He could try his own hand. People do manufacture prosthetics for animals, said dental prosthetics John Duhlman to ABC. I've seen them done before for ducks, dogs, and cats, but no one seemed to have a go with this little fella. After taking casts of Triumph's stump, he essentially created a rubber boot secured with Velcro that he immediately returned Triumph's freedom of movement back. His entire demeanor has changed, said Christian, adding that he crawls, runs, climbs, and plays, and that the boot has even corrected a dangerous curvature that was developing in his spine. And that's definitely possible because whenever you get an imbalance in your body, you have to do something to recreate that balance. Here's the picture of the prosthetic on his foot. Hey, Doof. Doof Wagon, what a great name. Okay, so despite his success with the koala, Duhlman has decided to stick working with humans over getting involved with animal prosthetics. But he's happy he was able to help Triumph as the little fellow was in trouble. Isn't that a nice little story? And incidentally, I'm reading these exercises for Alzheimer's disease to exercise the mind because my father recently passed from Alzheimer's disease. And it was kind of a hard day for me yesterday, even though I haven't seen him for a long, long time. And I really don't communicate with my family anymore. I heard it through the grapevine of the internet. But I'm also sending out an email to people that have purchased things from me before, and I'd like to read that to you in regards to diet to prevent Alzheimer's disease. So, okay, so it reads, "Greetings, everyone. Recently, I learned that my father had died of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's is a disease of the mind, but of course it also reflects to the body. I want to discuss some things that you can do to prevent the slowing of your mind. That's what fundamentally happens with an Alzheimer's person. Their mind gradually gets clogged and the transmission of thoughts no longer function well. But why does this happen? People eat processed, unnatural fats. The brain consists of 60% fat. That's right, your brain consists of 60% fats. And that's a lot. The quality of the fats you eat is obviously paramount to keeping a healthy brain. So many people consume poor quality, processed, unrefined, and hydrogenated oils that clog the brain and body. When you buy packaged foods, look at the label. The ingredients should be simple and natural and completely unrefined. Educate yourself by reading books on natural diet, and I put a link to books on natural diet on Amazon right there. If you receive this email, just click on that and it'll take you to Amazon and perhaps you'll find something that you'd like to buy. This is your body, take care of it and avoid these foods. Okay, so avoid those foods. We know that those are not healthy foods and they're full of bad fats that clog your brain. My father and my family do not get that unless they've miraculously recently changed. People need to eat fats that flow easier through the body. The brain contains more than 100 billion cells, and omega-3 fatty acids are the building blocks of these cells. These fats bind to cell membranes, increasing fluidity. You know how I'm always talking about how everything in your body needs to flow naturally. And when things get clogged in your body, that's when you get disease. That's when you get bacteria build up and you get low blood flow. And when things aren't flowing good, your body can't heal. The right cells for healing and or rebuilding can't happen. And so that increasing fluidity, which is important for the functioning of each brain cell. The benefit of membrane fluidity is that it helps the brain change and adapt to new information. Additionally, the omega-3s in cell membranes aid the function of neurotransmitter receptors, which help facilitate how information is communicated in the brain. Neurotransmitters are brain chemicals that communicate information through the brain and body. That's what's enabling me to read and talk to you. Eyes there, eyes there, mouth there, blah, blah, blah. Foods that contain high levels of omega-3 fatty acids are flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, some fish, and other seafood like cold water fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, tuna, herring, and sardines. So this is why it's so hugely important for us to start taking care of our oceans and caring about the more advanced fish and leaving them alone and consuming these for a while until we can get going on a whole plant diet, just plant-based diet. So when you eat other nuts, seeds, and fish, you will get less omega-3 and more omega-6. Okay, so there's a balance. It's important to get a good balance. And the gelatinous seeds like flax and chia are especially healthy because they are also a prebiotic. So oftentimes I'll make flax crackers, and you've seen the flax cracker videos, right? Some of you. And what I'll do is I'll take sauerkraut and put it right on the cracker and eat it. So you've got the probiotic in the sauerkraut, all that good acidophilus, and the prebiotic with the flax crackers that's promoting the building, the increase in acidophilus in your body and your digestive system. So it's a really good combination. One of my favorite things to eat. And it's really good to put certain seeds in your sauerkraut. And check out my sauerkraut videos. And so here are some of the good omega-3 oils, fat foods to eat. And then exercise your, I won't read that part because we already did that. Maybe I'll read it. Okay. Exercise your mind. When you don't use it, you lose it. Your mind is no exception to the rule. Oftentimes I find myself skimming over things too quickly. We live in a world of too much speed, y'all. It's too fast. And this is causing such havoc in our lives and our bodies. We have to slow down. Are we so grateful for COVID? Oh, yes. We love COVID. We are so happy that we have to stay home and sit and think about what we're doing wrong and what we can do to change. Let's see how we're doing. 6 people. I'm sorry to hear that, Doof. Yeah, there are so many mind problems. I hope that you have taken note of this video. So, this also exercises the mind and increases transmission between cells. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. Reading daily could help keep your brain in shape as you reach old age. Research suggests that reading books, writing, and participating in brain-stimulating activities at any age may preserve memory. And here's the little picture for that. So you'll receive my emails here and there, not a lot, but here and there if you're on my list. And you'll be on my list if you've purchased something from me or if you've actually just sent me an email requesting to be on the list. My email address is Brett, B-R-E-T-T, at brettsnaturalhealth.com. And that is B-R-E-T-T-S, naturalhealth.com. So the whole thing is Brett at brettsnaturalhealth.com. And links are in the description box below this video. So thanks for reading or listening, listening. And I hope that you read it slowly when you do read. It's a good idea. Go find yourself something nice to read on the internet or preferably a book, because books are not so glaring with light like that or like that. You know, books are peaceful and organic and made of wood. And they're the things that people have read for hundreds and hundreds of years. And sometimes it's good to get back to natural things. And people forget, they think that a tablet or they think that one of those book things that holds all the books is always better, but it's not. It's not. And there are reasons that it could be in some regards. But it's also good to remember the value of real, solid, heavy, natural things. And take a look at some of these fantastic products that I sell. Right now, I have plenty of millet hull pillows and wooden spine rollers and custom orthotics that I can make for you. And all the links are in the description box, as mentioned. And I have no jobs right now. I have no jobs, and I would love to make something for you from brettsnaturalhealth.com. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Let's see if there's any more comments. Nope. Thanks for joining me. It's a beautiful day here, and I hope that you're enjoying one too. I'm going to get out and make some more soother massage tools. I made some small ones yesterday. I'm going to make some large ones today. And I hope that you're having a great day.